Hi guys, it's Via. Okay, so don't mind the things behind me. I just got a package. So I am going to just show you guys like my regular makeup routine. The only thing I'm not gonna do, which is kind of weird, but my forehead, it's just been breaking out way too much lately. So, and I did my full face makeup the other day without putting any on my forehead and it didn't look that weird. So I'm just not gonna put makeup on my forehead. I'm gonna show you my everyday routine, which now this is my everyday routine, so I'm not really lying to you. I just don't put makeup on my forehead anymore because of whatever's going on, and it probably didn't help that I just bleached my hair. It's probably gonna make it worse, but because it's like around, I don't know what's going on. I've literally never had that before. So I've already put my oil cleansing Clean It Zero on, and I've already put my toner on. So now I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer that I just recently got, and I do like it. I don't really know like what the huge fuss about it was, maybe other than just like it works good while also being very affordable. But a lot of people are using this, so I decided to try it out. And I do like it. I definitely think it could be like stickier maybe, but I think it's fine for what it is. I've definitely used better primers, I'd say, but also this comes with like a lot, and I do really like how it like the texture of it going on the skin. I guess I don't really need to put any on my forehead, but I'll put it by like my eyebrows. I do always put primer like in my eyebrows. I think it helps. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go in with the IT Cosmetics CC Cream in Fair for my foundation. Alright, so now that my foundation's on, I'm going to go in with my concealer. It's just the CoverGirl Concealer True Blend Undercover Concealer in Fair as well. And my trick with the concealer, concealer does dry, depending on what kind you have. Some dries faster than others. And so what I do is I put it on with the part that I want to stay like in the place I put it first and blend it last. So I started here and with my nose because I want those spots to kind of stay right where they are and not go all over the place. Where like my chin and like my cheeks, like it can kind of go more because I am going to contour them out anyway. So that's just like a little thing that I do depending on how fast your concealer dries. I just like doing that. And I usually do the top of the forehead last because I don't want it to go all the way up and for it to make my forehead look big, even though I don't have a big forehead, but like I want it to really stay just like in the center when I do it. So okay, so now I'm gonna take the powder. I never really know what to call it. I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and put that all over my face. Honestly, like with the lighting, this looks really weird, but like when I'm looking at it, like it doesn't look that weird. So I think it's just like how the light's beaming up, it makes it look more dramatic. But like when I'm looking at it like in person, like I mean, you can tell because obviously I have acne there, but it doesn't look as severe as it looks right now. I don't really know why it looks that way on camera, but it's fine. Then I'm gonna go in with my City Bronzer from Maybelline and just take my bronzing brush. I have been putting my bronzer like kind of higher recently, and it's been giving me more definition. As you guys know, I don't really use blush, so I don't really have that to worry about. So I kind of put the bronzer almost where you would put blush, and it sculpts out my face a lot better. And then to just make that smoother, I take the same brush that I used for the powder, but I just don't put anything on it, and I just kind of blend with it. Well, that just makes everything smoother if you're not going for a sharp look, because I am going for a more natural, everyday look. Just because I'm wearing a lot of bright colors and I am wearing pink, I am gonna go in with my e.l.f. Primer Infused Shimmer Blush in Always Silly, and just do the smallest amount of that. It is highly pigmented blush, as you can see. And just so, because I don't really like blending with this, I just like placing it and then blending with the powder brush because I hate blush so much. So then I just blend it out again with that same big powder brush like that. Brows. Okay, so for the brows, I have the, is it L'Oreal? Yeah, L'Oreal Brow Stylist in Blonde 212. And I have the little eyebrow brush. And I first brush my eyebrows all the way up and line the bottom. Okay, and then the bottom's lined, and then I brush them down, and I just line the top. And then I brush them back up. You can brush them, you know, I like mine very fluffy, but if you don't, you can brush them up and then kind of go like back down with them, but I like mine just all brushed up. And then I just fill them in the rest of the way. And that is how I do my brows. Now, as you can probably tell, like, I don't really have very defined tails. I kind of just like them to go out, fade out, kind of. So I don't really line that area, but if you do have very pointy eyebrow tails, then just line top and bottom and then fill them in like that. I just don't do that because I don't have defined tails to my eyebrows. If I'm being extra fancy, I will take the Rimmel Brow This Way clear brow gel and just brush along my eyebrows so they stay up. Obviously, if you don't want like fluffy eyebrows, you don't really have to do this unless you want to make them stay a different direction, I guess. But so that's kind of dumb of me to say, but you know. I'm just gonna do my eyes. That would be the next step. So I'm gonna take my Milani. One time in a video I called this the Mulan, I think, or something, or Milan, I don't even know. And I was like watching it back and I was like, what is wrong? And I'm just gonna put that on my eyelids. If I'm like doing a big extravagant makeup look, as some of you know who watch my videos, I do mix it with concealer and then apply it with a brush, but this is gonna be a very natural look, so I'm just gonna put some primer on with my finger. And at the very end, after it's all, I do like to like dab it so there's no like streaks, even though it is just a primer and it's gonna be covered anyway, just to get it as even as possible. Another tip, I guess, if that's a tip. I don't really know. I don't really know if I'm really qualified to give out makeup tips, but here I am. And I'm just like, so nothing creases and everything's, because it is natural. Again, sometimes I don't do this if I'm using like big colors and I need them to stick right onto it, but since I'm not, and I just want a soft look today, I'm gonna take the powder, which is a fluffy Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush, and I'm just gonna put that there so they don't crease. So then, I bronze with different things basically every day, but I did use the City Bronzer today. So I am going to start my look off with that. So basically, I'm going to take the same brush And I'm gonna start kind of at the top, fluff it out, and go in towards the bridge of my nose. And that's gonna contour a longer shape into my eye. And then to just blend that out, because it's like crazy. I'm gonna take the powder again, and I'm just gonna brush it up so it blends out. So there, now she's blended out. I'm also gonna do it just a little bit on my nose contour because I don't like a very intense nose contour. Okay, so now that that's on, I'm going to, and this is a trick that I saw in a James Charles tutorial. Okay, so then I'm gonna take a darker brown. It's for eyebrows, but it's just like an eyeliner, you know, a gel eyebrow thing. I'm gonna pop that right in the corner of my eye, just like that. That's that. I don't know. This is supposed to make your eyes look longer and bigger, and we all know that I need that, so I'm gonna take my Naked Heat palette, and I'm going to take Ounce, the first color, and I'm gonna put that on my lid to make it whiter and sparklier. And I'm gonna put that basically right under where I put the brown. I like to leave it natural. Is that too natural though? No, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you know what I'll do? Oh my god, this is like my go-to thing recently. I'm gonna pick a color in here and put it just on the bottom. Why, but I love doing that. I think I want to go with, what color am I wearing? All of them. Purple? No. Yeah. So I'm gonna go in with this aqua color. No, I did that in one of my last videos. I think I'm gonna use this purple. It's like a pinky purple. I'm just gonna put it right underneath my waterline. I'm gonna blend it up a little bit because I am gonna do some eyeliner, so it will like just blend right into the eyeliner. I just like that kind of look. I've done it with the blue, I've done it with like a corally color, I've definitely done it with like yellows before a lot. And for the eyeliner, I'm gonna use my Ulta Beauty Micro Felt Tip liner. Just go very thinly along my eye. So yeah, that's kind of what I do with my eyeshadow, eyeliner on a daily basis. I'll do this one. I haven't used the Path McGrath Labs in a while. This was like, I have all these mascaras now from my review that I did back in December. I don't want them to dry up before I use them, so I kind of just try to like use them all, but like then I can't ever remember like what, like how they looked, so I'm like, what if it doesn't match my look? And it's just kind of a guessing game, but this one's working pretty well, I'd say. I also just feel like everything comes together once your mascara is on, like especially bottom eyelashes. They just like, cause like without the bottom eyelashes, this just looks like weird. Like there's some like weird like pink eye thing going on. But like I feel like as soon as you put on the bottom mascara, it's like, it makes it pretty, you know? Like look at that compared to that. Okay, and then the last but not least step is the lips. And I just got this new little lip liner and liquid lip. I guess it's just a liquid lip. Color from, as a little Christmas gift. So I shouldn't say just, but whatever. Wow, my lips are dry. Take off some of the, fucks up everything else around it, and then continues to put more on my lips. Anyway, It is the Amp Liner Content. Amble, maybe, is the brand. I don't know, but it works really well. It's very pretty, so I'm just gonna line them first. Okay, now they're all lined. Honestly, that's just gorgeous. I just love this color. I was never much for like pinks, but like this color is such like a nudie soft pink. I just love it. So I'm gonna put the liquid lip on. You know, I think the funny thing is too, is this is the first time that I've gotten a liquid lip and a lip color, like whether it's lipstick, lip gloss, liquid lip, like whatever, like that I've actually liked the combination of, because usually like the lip liner is way too dark for the lip and I'm just like, it doesn't match. Like nothing ever matches. Like I got a really expensive one once. I'm not gonna say the brand obviously because that's not nice, but it's just like, and it just doesn't match. Like it doesn't match. I'm like, I can't use these together. So sometimes I'll do an ombre with them, but I can't use it to just like line my lips and it'd be done over with whatever. So that's always annoying. I don't know why I've been forgetting this step lately. You can kind of just put highlighter on, I guess, whenever you want, but I'm just going to because you know, I just put it on. It's not really, I do the little trick like that, although I probably shouldn't put too much over there because that's where my acne is really rough. I guess honestly highlighter is probably good to do at the end anyway because I do put it right there and I feel like my lipstick always covers it after I do that, so maybe I will just start doing highlighter last. It's probably the best for everybody. Okay, and then I'm just going to set it with the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist. Where is the little thing? Ugh! I literally hate, it's gonna sound weird, but I hate being wet in any way. Like, even like washing my hands, which I do, obviously, at every moment I can, but I hate it. Like, I just hate anything wet. I try to look good while doing the setting spray, but it's just not gonna happen because I hate being wet so much. I really just hate it. So that is the completed look. I'm trying to like get a good angle. It's not gonna happen. Also, I curled my hair for the first time in like a year and it's just so big. This is why I bleach my hair so it gets thinner, but it's still just whatever. So anyway, that's my complete just like natural look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.